Hello, Geek of the Week type people. I thought I'd throw my hat in the ring for this possible Tuesday video thing, because that sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, being able to put up a video every Tuesday. I do it every Wednesday now and other days unless I really have nothing to say about the stack, but if it's more open than that, I always have an opinion. But you're saying more qualifications? I mean, am I geek enough? I pretty much live and breathe comics and video games, and there's some other stuff too. I'm ditching out on Voyager to watch this video. I guess that's negative points, isn't it? But you know, there's always something going on. Which dance move would I be? Well, I'd be this Charleston flip move, actually. It has a name, but I can't remember it. But I will try to demonstrate it for you. It's not so much whether or not I can demonstrate, it's more if I can get the camera in a position in this room to make it work. So here, let me give that a shot. Alright, there's my old 2-year dusty swing moves, but I used to be something of a rank amateur, but there you go. The next question was, which cutie mark would I have if I was one of the ponies? Which was interesting. At first I was convinced none of the male ponies actually had a cutie mark till we looked it up and I was proven wrong, so there you go. But I would actually probably go with the Deadpool symbol, because I saw someone design a Deadpool My Little Pony. It looks so amazing, and that's just one of my favorite symbols right there. So yeah, Deadpool pony. Oh man, which fandoms do I associate with? Well, I mean, my mother raised me on Star Trek, so that was kind of a no-brainer. And I've been loving Doctor Who recently, though I can only do since like the reboot. Anything earlier than that I've been having trouble with. I mean, I love Spider-Man, Ninja Turtles, and X-related titles to the core. I have a thing for Deadpool, but I'm hoping they can get that back on track. I mean, Scud, DMZ, Vertigo, Sandman, just all kinds of different comic shenanigans, of course. And then, I mean, when it comes to video games, I mean, I love New Mario, Kirby, Zone of the Enders, Metal Gear Solid, and so on and so on. I've been getting into shmups, which is kind of its own weird fandom, despite the, like, xenophobic tendencies of the companies that make them primarily cave. And then trying to get more and more into Street Fighter, and I've been having fun with that. So, I mean, it's just... it goes for a while. Bedazzling Batman's cape? Man, I'm pretty sure he'd be against it, but if you could, I mean, he needs to have a matching bat symbol on the back, right? Just to make everything work so he can glimmer and spread fear into those and yet still be fabulous. And I'm imagining racing stripes down the side to make him appear to go even faster. Why would I be awesome? The hat? No, just... I get really passionate about things I'm into. I mean, comics is #1, but I'm also really big on video games. Been looking for an outlet to kind of talk about some of that, but I mean, also love, like I said, a lot of the fandoms and like thoughts that it all represents and where that goes and kind of some of the philosophizing beyond that. Plus, you know, I get down with it, like helping out with the conventions around here as of late, or like doing up, like actually working on stuff. And I love making videos, getting my opinions out there, and I've been getting more and more into that lately since I've been finding it's actually more communal than I thought it was originally, which is one of the coolest things. I mean, the whole idea of YouTube, I mean, would have been cool to go to VidCon, but I couldn't really like justify that idea in my head this year, but all kinds of crazy stuff like that, like it's all over, and I mean, that's just, I'm surrounded by that culture. Boulder was just voted the #1 creative city in the US, which is probably bull hockey. Close, sure, but I mean, tons of places have all kinds of things going on, but it can come from any level, like what makes things awesome and nerdy and whatnot. People have all kinds of weird definitions, but it's just about finding the fun in anything. You can take any topic, and as long as you find someone passionate about it, it's awesome. And so I love hearing that, but I love being that for my little culture of like entertainment and whatnot that I can, you know, really exemplify. Also, I get really rambly, so I won't run out of things to say, which, cool, not cool, depends on the day. So I kind of already talked about, but what makes me special as a geek is kind of like just kind of taking a few different aspects and kind of blending it together and kind of, you know, just having that different sense of perspective. I feel that not necessarily everyone has, but I mean isn't certainly out there that much either, but I mean just little things here and there, plus, you know, the little Midwestern perspective that, you know, how many people can give. I'm sure others can, though, so, yeah. And just to say, the other thing that I can kind of bring to the table is a little bit of experience, you know, having helped run Denver Comic Con, having been a part of another channel, short-lived as it was, and then something else, you know. I'm used to trying to come up with weekly topics, and I've only ever had to do it for 2 months straight, was the longest stretch, but I'd love to, you know, get on that bandwagon again, get in the creative zone. Plus, you know, collaborative efforts are always the best efforts.